today's Clash Royale video, we are trying to find out if classic Logbait is still viable in 2022. You guys gonna see this deck here in the background. It's an absolutely crazy deck, so long viable, but with the Phoenix and among the current meta, it gets way hard to play. But in today's Clash Royale video, as I said, we're trying to find out if this deck is still viable against really great players. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to use creator code MORD in the shop. And I would say, let's dive into the games and let's see if we can pick up some wins with classic Logbait 2022. So guys, you're going into the first game against Ender, and yeah, it's really tough to play with this deck. This deck, even people are really complaining about that. I would say, like, as a pro player, or like most of the pro players agree with me, that this Logbait deck or classic Logbait was always one of the most respected decks on top ladder. It was always a deck which is not easy to play, which is I mean, it can be really frustrating to play against, but overall I would say it's a really high skill cap deck. Even people would say just like spam of the like barrel spam and rocket spam. But this is at least my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Are you still playing classic Logbait? Because I know there are a ton of classic Logbait warriors. Yeah, under us, like in my community. So please let me know. I'm just gonna go for a log here because I think he might predict that, or like he might protect. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a gang here. I'm just gonna go for Ice Speed. I'm also gonna go for a Knight. I just think it's really rough. It also his log is out of cycle, so I might just go in for a barrel here. And let's see how he's gonna like be able to defend this. I think he might go. Is he back to no? He's not back to barrel. I mean log for my barrel. So we go for the barrel here. We do get some chippy chip damage, and also my goblins might survive here. And we do get some damage. So he plays like a piggy cycle deck. He has the log, he has a cheap cycle, he has the Royal Hogs. But I still think we can do something about it. I think I also did a video about that. Like, is Classic Logbait viable in 2021 last year? And I mean, it got worse kind of with all the decks around. So I'm just going to go for the gang. Really interesting decision by him, like going in for the log, like cycling here. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm playing like the Grand Challenge, I'm currently on Wonder World, so I can't play ladder. Because currently I'm always like one game away, so it doesn't really make sense for me to create content out of it. I'm just gonna go Princess here. This might be a ton of damage because the Goblin Gang might be able to get like decent value. Okay, I'm wrong. Not decent value, a ton of value. What? What was happening? So much damage. Okay, if he goes in for a log here, which he does, I need to go barrel here. I'm also gonna go for Ice Spirit here. I'm just trying to get like some decent value out of that. And we do get a connection here on the top left tower. But I'm still not too happy about it. I'm just gonna go Knight here in case he goes in for a Princess. Let's go. Insane prediction. This is what we want to see. And I guess I'm just gonna go for a Prince on my own. I'm just gonna go log prediction here because he might... Okay, he kind of knew what I was like planning to do. So I'm just gonna go for a Knight. He needs to go barrel or like log on defense against my barrel. So this is fine. I'm just gonna go for my left side Princess. He goes in for Fireball, so it means our Princess will get a ton of value. He needs to go for that. And yeah, I think next time we want to go for Inferno Tower here. We still get some decent amount of value. I'm just gonna go for a Knight here. And I guess I'm just gonna go barrel here to bait out this log. He goes in for his Ice Golem. I still think... Okay, at least we do get a rocket on top of the tower. Even we don't get damage, we still get a rocket. We hit the mini packer with everything. We're just one rocket away of finishing off his tower. So I'm just gonna go for Inferno. I will wait until he goes in for Fireball. Okay, I'm just gonna go Knight here. And I guess I'm just gonna go Goblin Barrel here because that baits out a Fireball on defense, but he goes on Fireball on offense. We do get the Goblins on tower. GG's were played. First game done. So guys, your next game against Equatoriano. Okay, good luck to him and let's see what he does. I guess we're just gonna go for an Ice Bird at the bridge and just trying to like kind of find out what he's playing, right? Like if he's like letting connect, we do get some chip damage. Just gonna go for a gang here. I don't know if the gang is enough there. But it might be, it should be, and it seems really solid. Let's see if he goes in for log. He goes in for Executioner. So my guess it's going to be for sure Hawk, Rider, Exinado, Hawk, Exinado, the classic with the Valk. This is at least my guess right now. So we don't face Monk yet. I mean, kind of surprising, but the decks, like the two decks we are facing, are for sure also really good decks in meta. And Executioner, if you don't want to play Monk, if you guys don't want to play Phoenix, Executioner is a great card to play since it counters both of these cards. So I'm just gonna go for Inferno here. We kind of misclicked the Inferno, but I still think it does the job and will kill the pack completely. And if he decides to go for a Lightning or something, I have Ice Bird ready. But it seems like I don't need him. I'm just gonna go Ice Bird in case he goes in like for Goblins. I can just like basically log them in time. So, doesn't really make sense to log it. So, because the Inferno is gonna kill everything. But I guess I'm just gonna go in for another Prince in the bag and kinda taking advantage of my Elixir advantage and stacking up the Princes. He goes in for the WoW. I don't really see any reason why you would wow me, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go in for my barrel in our opposite lane. Because, I mean, my prince will survive, I will get a decent counter push on both sides. And he messed up the king to activation. He goes enough for the executioner. We do get the knight, hopefully, on top of the executioner. Maybe being able to kill that would be really crazy. Let's go, please. No, it does not work, but still, look at the prince chip on the right side, chipping down the tower between, or like under, below 1.9k HP. I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit here. And I'm just gonna go for another prince. Prince in the back. In a matchup like this, yeah, for sure you can go aggressive with the prince. But when I feel like I have an elixir advantage, just go for prince in the back and just work with your elixir advantage, because the opponent always needs to defend. This is what really makes the princess great. Playing slow, but you can also play aggressive south the matches where you're feeling like it's hard for me to break through. So I'm just gonna go for a barrel here. I'm just gonna go for Infantery at the bridge. I have a great push on both sides, and also the P.E.K.K.A. will be able to hopefully kill that. The Infantery will be able to kill the P.E.K.K.A. and also make sure my prince stays alive. Look at the left side. We do get so much damage. I'm also gonna play a rocket because I know he's so low on elixir, and I guess I'm just gonna go for a log prediction. I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit here, and it seems like he gave up. He gave up against Logbait with his deck. This is incredible. Okay, he didn't give up. He's still playing. Okay, bro. You really want to play the next couple, like the 30 seconds. It seems like he wants to, but the game is over, right? We are winning this one, and I would say I'm just gonna see you in the next game.
I am not giving up. Not giving up. Not giving up. Ooh.
As you guys are seeing here, that was a really dominant win. There's no way for him to come back in this game. So guys, next game here against Lava. Okay, let's see what he does. We're just gonna give him good luck. And I guess we're just gonna go for the Ice Spirit plus Barrel. I know if he plays Lava, there might be like a Lava one trick. And for sure, yeah. I would say in the top of ladder, I face Phoenix and Monk every single game. In this type of grand challenge, I don't really face every single game. Let me know what's your experience. What is like the rate, like the use rate from your opponents about Phoenix and Monk? Do you face every single game? Do you face like every second game? Or do you guys think you don't really face it too much? For sure, also depends on how many trophies, or like how many trophies you have currently. So we do get a good log on top of that. Also, I think our Spirums are chipping away. And I guess we're just gonna go for a barrel here. I don't know if the banner goes back. I guess the banner might go back. And we do face the Phoenix here for the first time for sure. There will never be a video without facing Phoenix. Also, let me know if you guys can enjoy this content, going like a throwback decks. You always want to see it like with 2.6 log cycle. You guys want to see it with something else. Let me know which decks I should play, because I also want to create some deck or like some videos, some content for you guys without Phoenix and Monk. So okay, this is actually really interesting. So I'm just gonna go for a barrel here and just hope we bait out something here. I don't know if he has like the right answer, but it seems like we do get some damage. Even it's not too great, right? We went for rock on top of the pump. We got a 6/6 trade, no tower damage since he played in the middle. We got a -1 elixir trade, and now we just got like one goblin barrels, or like one goblin hit on top of the level 12 elixir collector. So for sure, not the position you want to be in. So the only really good thing is that his zap is out of cycle, so I can easily go in for my gang here. And my gang hopefully will be able to clean it up, and it seems like it will. So kind of making sure we're getting like non-negative elixir trade on top of that. And also pump soon will be dead. So I'm just gonna go for a barrel here. He most likely will play ghost on the left. We do get one princess shot, and I still think it's fine. Like he goes in for a zap, but at least we're able to get some chip damage on top of the pump. And he cannot really go in for a mirror now because he just played the zap on top of that. So it was a really smart barrel, baiting out that he can't mirror that anymore, and also getting some damage on top of the pump. So I guess I'm just gonna go for barrel in front because he might play troops in, barrel in the back because he might play troops in front. No, really smart e-buffs here. We do not get any damage, but I'm just gonna go for a log here. And now it will be interesting. I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit here. I'm just gonna go for my gang here in the middle. I'm just gonna play my log. Ooh, okay, I just need to go knight here. I think I'm just gonna, I need to let the bandit go. The bandit isn't the biggest threat. I can just go for Ice Spirit late. As long as we're defending on this side, I'm just gonna go for a barrel now. The knight will tank. We know he just has zap in his deck, so we do get some chip damage here. Also, the Goblin Gang will do a pretty solid job, like cleaning up all of that, hopefully. Also, the Ghost is kind of like doing a really horrible job for him. I'm also going for Ice Spirit here. Ice Spirit is killing that, and okay, he goes in now for 3M. This is not really too bad because we can go a log here and we have 2 princes on the map. So it's not really too bad. I guess we're just gonna let also the musketeer on the right side. We're just gonna let it go. I think it's completely fine for me. I'm just gonna go knight here. And I know I just need another barrel. There's no way for him to defend like this barrel without taking any damage, because like rocket will be enough 100%, right? So even if he goes in for zap, there's nothing he can do. We go for the rocket, finish off the opponent's tower, and yet Phoenix, but we are still able to win this one. going into this game, I would say already like doing a conclusion or having a conclusion before the final game is you need to play better than your opponent, and against Phoenix you need to play on another level, right? If you're playing good and your opponent is playing good, you will never win against Phoenix decks. It's so hard. So I know Logbait is a really free-to-play friendly deck. It's a deck which might, or like a ton of you guys might have already upgraded for years. It didn't just like so solid and was like always viable. I mean, Riley is like kind of proving it, even if he was using a different type of bait decks the last couple of months. That bait, like in different type of variations, is always viable, but for sure I think bait. I mean, there was like a time when Fire Spirit one-shot barrel. I don't know if you remember that time. There was like bait really dead, but for sure Phoenix and Monk not make it easy. So we're facing a Phoenix and Monk deck. So I'm just trying my best, and we're just like, I don't know, maybe we are able to outplay this guy. So I'm just gonna go for a Princess here. I'm just gonna go for Inferno here. And why do we play the Princess like that? It's really easy to explain. You want to go and put a Princess in the middle, and this is a great trick, right? The Monk is gonna reflect the Princess, and it's gonna splash off the King Tower. We do get a King activation, and this is a matchup where it has like Hawk, Mother Witch, where you normally never ever get a King activation. So getting a King activation in a matchup where you're normally not able to get it with this kind of pro play, which is able like kind of to change the game completely, it's for sure really helpful. So I'm just gonna go for a gang here. I'm just gonna go for my barrel. Okay, I'm just... No, it's on tower? I thought... Oh no, he has mortar also. This might be like one of the games where you feel like, okay, there's a reason why Logbait is not viable right now. Mortar Hawk. Okay, also with the Mother Witch, bro. Why are you playing this type of decks? What happened to you? Why are you playing Hawk Mother Witch? Do you really hate Graveyard? I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit here. I'm just gonna go for Inferno Tower like this. Really good Inferno Tower, but I don't know if it's enough. Because like the Mother Witch is doing a really good job. I'm just gonna go Gang here. Gang is putting in a really good job. He just has Log, so... But still, like the Mortar makes it really annoying. Mortar Hawk. So I'm just gonna go Barrel here. I'm just gonna go Princess. I don't know if he has like another big splat. I would assume he has Earthquake.
I have a gift for you.
Yeah, he has Poison. So this guy really hates Graveyard decks. I know, honestly, I'm trying my best. I don't really actually know how I'm able to come like this in like 30 seconds. But I guess the only real thing how I can find out is like comebacking this one, right? So I'm just gonna go for my barrel here. I'm just gonna go Princess. I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit like this. And I'm just gonna go Knight like that. I hope my Princess will survive. Let's go. Great Princess. But as you guys are seeing here, we are struggling once again. I can just go for my barrel here, trying to like get some damage on tower, and I think we do get some damage. He most likely goes in for a Log Light. That's exactly what it does. I can just go for a Princess here. I also go for Ice Spirit. And I guess the only play I can do right now is just gonna go for this. And yeah, the problem will be the Mortar will splash everything, and yeah, he will be able to defend this in a really good way, right? He goes in for Mother Witch. We still get some damage, but I mean, I don't really think it's gonna work out as we want. So he's just gonna go straight for Poisoning, Cycling, which is the right way, I feel like. So I guess I'm just gonna go Rocket here. If he goes in for Hawk, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit plus Gang here because I want to save my barrel. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a Knight here. Let's go, Knight is coming down. But the good thing is, like, is he gonna predict Princess at the bridge? Like, he needs to, but I don't know if he does. He does! He doesn't! He doesn't! This might be our chance. Rocket is enough. He knows he still needs to commit this. I'm just gonna go Rocket here. And I have my Ice Spirit select. In case he goes on Hawk Rider, which he immediately do, we can just go for the Ice Spirit. And I don't know how we're able to come back this one, but this is for today's video. This was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's one. Let me know what you guys think about Classic Logbait 2022. I still think if you played well enough, it's viable somehow, but I don't really think there's any way right now to get like top 15 in world for this deck. Also, let me know if you guys want to see this kind of episode of any type of other deck, and if you guys have like any decks like 2.6 Cycle Explode, let me know in the comment section. I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.